Good morning, our distinguished guests, fellow human rights defenders, partners and friends of Zimbabwe. On behalf of the Zimbabwe Human Rights Association and our partners, the International Federation for Human Rights, FIDH, and the World Organization Against Torture, or MCT, working together under the banner of the Observatory for the Protection of Human Rights Defenders, I warmly welcome you all to this important event, where we are going to launch the expanded edition of the 2024 Civic Space Report. It is truly a privilege to gather with such a committed group of human rights advocates from all over the world. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this morning we stand united in solidarity with the human rights defenders in Zimbabwe as we launch the 2024 State of Civic Space Report for Zimbabwe. Just last week, the world commemorated the International Human Rights Day at ZimRights. We celebrated this day by honoring community human rights defenders. You have just interacted with their stories, and you will continue to see them featured on our media platforms. These are the people to whom we dedicate this report. This report documents the severe challenges faced by civil society organizations and human rights defenders at both national and grassroots levels. It paints a grim picture of the shrinking space for community organizing. In this report, we spoke to many human rights defenders, many of whose names you do not recognize. They are simply pursuing the common good for their communities. We must, as a community, strive to protect such spaces regardless of our political beliefs. Civicus has classified Zimbabwe as repressed. This is the last stage before closure, and the clock is ticking. In our survey, over 70% of the respondents feel the space is moving towards closure. As we launch this report today, we challenge ourselves to work towards creating a better society for ourselves. On our part, we always seek to support and encourage communities in their work as human rights defenders. We invite you to take your own page in the recommendations so that next year, this time, we will be talking of a different story. Our main recommendation, as you read the report, is for dialogue towards strengthening civil society. We are calling on the Parliament of Zimbabwe, having witnessed the language of hate that has characterized the debate around the PVO bill, to choose a nation-building approach to the protection of civic space and establish the round table on protection of civic space to look into all issues that we have highlighted, that have been highlighted by UN experts and the CSOs that are affected by this law. This will be an inclusive bargaining that we believe will help to build the bridges and change the narrative. Partners and friends, today I urge you to join us, not only in reflecting, but in action. May this launch leave us a renewed commitment to act, to defend the defenders, promote dialogue, and hold those in power accountable. We have a long road ahead, but together we can make Zimbabwe a place where human rights are respected, civic space is protected, and every citizen can speak and organize without fear. Let us build the partnership and momentum necessary to defend civic space in Zimbabwe and across Africa. With these words on behalf of ZimRights and our partners at the Observatory, I pronounce the 2024 State of Civic Space report officially launched. I thank you.